And let's open our hearts together. Let's be in the intimate universe. And what does the intimate universe mean? What is intimacy? And we're together, everyone. Let's hold hands. Right? We're in the mother, and she's infusing us, and we're infusing she as we step to tell the new story in this time between worlds, as we actually align with the evolutionary impulse. The mother. Albert Camus opens his novel, The Stranger, and he says, mother died today, or maybe yesterday. I can't be sure. Can everyone feel that? Mother died today, or maybe yesterday, right? I can't be sure. Let's go so deep, friends. Let's go to the deepest of the deep. Holy brothers, holy sisters. Let's open up all the gates. We said last week, when someone says thank you, we respond, you're welcome. And you're welcome isn't just a nicety. It means you don't owe me. There's not a manipulative debt that's been created because I just did something for you. No, I say thank you and you say, you're welcome. You belong here. The universe is intimate. The universe is friendly. You're home. There's a welcome home sign because welcome always means home. There's a welcome home sign on your personal life. But there can only be a welcome home sign on your personal life in the infinite, glorious uniqueness of reality having a you experience if there's a welcome home sign on the universe. If there's no welcome home sign in the universe, there's no welcome home sign in your life. Now, friends, if there's no mother in the universe, if there's not she in the universe, then your relationship with your mother doesn't matter. Then there's no mother in the personal. Do you understand? Camus lost contact. He was swept up in the structures of rebellion against that which needed to be rebelled against structures of insipid and tepid and often cruel shadow forms of religion. And that needed to be thrown off. But Camus and his generation couldn't go beneath that modern and postmodern rebellion and find in the sciences themselves, interior and exterior, the traces of transcendence, the voice of she. They didn't know how to tell the new story. They didn't know how to articulate a vision of first values and first principles. They were too busy, appropriately so, rebelling against the false constructions of value. And so Camus says, mother died today, or maybe it was yesterday. I'm not sure. Because the mother of reality itself had been slain and not yet resurrected. And in that space between worlds and in that space between stories in which reality was left without mother, Camus says, mother died today, or was it yesterday? I can't be sure. And it doesn't matter. And then Camus goes and, has his character Merceau, who commits a murder, trying to find out, like Raskolnikov did in Dostoevsky's Brothers Karamazov, does the murder even matter at all? Because there's no mother. When Ramakrishna, goes to the temple and he says, mother! Mother! Wasn't talking about his mom. It wasn't a psychoanalytic shout. He was saying, mother! Right? Can you scream that with me? Mother! That's mother. Right? Mother is, in the great traditions, ocean, the waves are coming in. Right? Mother is the infinity of intimacy that inheres in all the laws of physics and chemistry and all the billions of neurons more in one brain than in the heavenly stars themselves. Mother is the breast. El Shaddai, the God who is the mother, is the God who is the breast. And feel the attraction, the allurement to the breast. The allurement to the breast is not an allurement to a particular biological protrusion that happens to be soft. right? God is Shaddai, the breast, because the breast incarnates the mother. The mother. The word amen, the very word amen itself comes from the original Hebrew, Numbers 11, omein, and omein is the nursing mother. She holds me, writes the sacred text, kasher yisa ha'omein et hayunek, like the nursing mother holds her child. My friends, we're against all faith. We don't have faith here. We're against all belief. It's only about what I know. Knowing is intimate. Knowing is carnal. Knowing is erotic. We don't have faith in she. We trust she. We trust the she that lives in us. We trust our clarified inner voices. We trust our anthro-ontological knowing, anthro-human being ontology for realsies. I can actually go inside and know the intimate universe. Not because I'm making it up, not because it's a social construction, but because the infinity of intimacy lives in me, as me, and through me. Because I participate in reality. Remember Maturana in the Santiago theory of cognition, that all learning isn't something which is contrived or constructed. All learning is automatic. We're always learning because we're not apart from reality. We live in a participatory universe. And our spirituality needs to be a participatory spirituality. We know the interior face of the cosmos because she lives in us and we live in she. We live in an intimate universe and the intimate universe lives in us. So we're drawn to the ocean. We're drawn to the breast. We're drawn to the dazzling clarity of an idea that holds a fragrance of goodness, truth, and beauty. We're drawn to each other. We're seduced beyond our loneliness so we can actually look in each other's eyes and find God's name. Right? That's Ramakrishna, right? He goes to the temple and he says to the temple, he says, "Mother!" Right? And without that scream of mother, you've got Camus. Mother died today. Was it yesterday? I'm not sure. You know, when a person's successful in the contemporary success story, which is governed by a win-lose metrics, which itself is the generator function for catastrophic risk and existential risk. When we live in a world in win-lose metrics in which we actually privatize vaccines in a way that the profit motive drives distribution and they don't become public goods available, right, and distributed to everyone. Wow, right? Let's kind of feel that. And let's feel when we actually get stuck in that win-lose metrics, what does a successful businessman do? What does a successful businessman do after, right, he's climbed, right, and succeeded, right? He goes to buy this beautiful house on the beach. And then, right, if he's really desperate, he goes for a trophy wife with beautiful breasts. Right? But of course, both of those are not eros, they're pseudo-eros. He wants the house on the ocean because after all of the climbing of the win-lose metrics, he wants to see the ocean. And he wants to come back to the arms of the mother and know that he's enough, and know that he's good, and know that he matters ultimately, and know that he's significant, and know that he's adored and needed and chosen and recognized and intended by cosmos. Right? And in the breasts of his trophy wife, he seeks some solace, right, from the vapid, desiccated emptiness of Giacometti's sculptures and T.S. Eliot's Hollow Men and the Stuffed Men. Right? Mother died today, says Camus, or was it yesterday? And does it really matter? Balby, Separation and Loss, writes attachment theory, right after World War II. And what does he say? Which defined, right, all of psychology the last 70 years, the most important revelation of Western culture, literally, right, in terms of the interiors of reality, is that the nature of how my mother holds me determines the entire trajectory of my life. Does she hold me? Can I find myself in her eyes? Is she attuned to me, and am I attuned to her? If I'm held in the arms of the mother, right, I can actually act with agency and autonomy and fierceness and tenderness and beauty and goodness and truth. But says Balby, and documented, and Mary Ainsworth came, and then Winnicott came, and then Kohut came, and then Harry Stack Sullivan, and then Fairburn. And they all said the same thing. They all said, wow, study after study, if I'm not held in the arms of the mother, right? I die, because the mother is my universe. And the mother is, and David, let's see the code. Let's see the code together. The mother is the universal love story. Right? This week's code, let's read it together. Mother is the infinity of intimacy that knows my name. Mother is outrageous love. Mother is the amorous cosmos. Mother is the cosmoerotic universe. Mother is the universe : a love story. Mother is the intimate universe. And Albert Camus, mother is your mother, right? And friends, and you are the mother. You are the mother, right? Wow. She's holding us, friends, in every second. In every second. And when we look at her, our hearts are blown open. It's why in every tradition, the ocean, right, is so often the image of divinity. Because we look at the ocean and we see she. We see the mother. We can't move our gaze. We're transfixed by her beauty. The ocean is always Shekhinah, is always the goddess, is always the mother, is always she. When we see her waves coming in, right, we know not that the ocean is the infinity of intimacy. Obviously, it's not. The ocean is a manifest, limited, structured, scientific form. But in the fragrance of the ocean, right, is she. So the attraction to the ocean, it's why of every faith, of every gender, of every nationality, of every age, we're drawn to the ocean. Because in the ocean, there's a trace, right, of the voice of she. Wow. So let's hear it. Krista, maybe you could bring to us that expression of the waves coming in, and we can feel drawn, invited, held by she that lives every place, incandescent, alive, in all of the infinite, dazzling detail of our lives. She's holding us in every second. Waves are coming in. Waves are coming in. Krista, Josepha, take us inside. Happy Mother's Day, everybody.
There is so much magnificence in the ocean. Waves are coming in, waves are coming in. There is so much magnificence in the ocean. Waves are coming in, waves are coming in. There is so much magnificence in the ocean. Waves are coming in, waves are coming in. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.